Well, good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to Fat Cat Collections. And today I want to share with you guys another smart home tech product. And this is one I previously reviewed a couple weeks ago, did an unboxing and just showed you guys some of the features. And I liked the product so much that I ended up buying a second one, and I bought one for my mom for Christmas. I think this is a fantastic product. I think it's one of the better products that I've reviewed on my channel. I love it, and the product is called the Yeelight Candela, and that's what you see on the wall behind me here in these sconces. When I reached out to the company several months ago, I said, hey, I'd like to feature your brand on my channel. This is what I do. And they were nice enough to say, okay, we'd like to sponsor one of your videos. So I wanted to get one of their Yeelight smart bulbs because I love reviewing the different types of smart bulbs to see, the different price points, different features. And let's face it, there's a lot of smart bulbs out there nowadays, so it's really nice to kind of compare the features versus the price. And they wanted to send me this because this was one of their newest products. So I said, okay, that's fine, I'll review it. And I wasn't too excited about it, to be honest with you. That's until I unboxed it. The build quality was fantastic. I mean, it's really well made. There was definitely some time and thought put into this. And compared to a lot of other ambient, table lamps that I have and that I've bought and reviewed, this one is of the highest quality. And I wanted to come back and re-review this product with you guys because I wanted to demonstrate one of the features it has. Now, this is a product that it's not Wi-Fi enabled, but it does have a built-in battery, which will get you about 8 to 10 hours of burn life or lamp life. Also, it has Bluetooth capability, so you can control this with your smartphone, with their app, of course, which at first I was like, Bluetooth, that kind of sucks. Too bad it's not Wi-Fi. But the nice thing about Bluetooth is that you can take this wherever you want, and you're not subject to having to deal with having a network. So they really wanted to make this product not just about the person who wants to have this as ambient light for their home, but they also wanted to kind of, target people who go camping. Well, everybody goes camping, and let's face it, at some point in our life we go camping. So this is a great product to bring with you camping. Now, it's not something I would recommend bringing with you if there's a potential to drop it. I don't know what kind of resistance it has to shock, but you gotta be gentle with it. I mean, it's very well made, but it's not the kind of thing that's really meant for outdoor use. Again, be careful with it. You can still bring it. Make sure you properly package it before you go camping. If you got to throw it in a backpack, you hate the scratch or anything like that. But I just want to give you another close-up, even though I've already done the review. I just want to give you guys just a couple close-ups of the product again. And so right now I have it on about a 50% glow mode, and you can see that there's all these perforations in the what you would call imitation LED candle. And what's really nice about that, it kind of mimics what your old, not your old school, but your gas camping lanterns look like. They kind of have that mesh on there, and it's actually gas that's glowing. And this duplicates one of those very, very well. Excellent construction on the bottom. You have this anodized aluminum. You have a decorative anodized aluminum cap on here. It's not touch sensor or anything like that. Very, very thick crystal. So, I mean, it definitely is a durable lamp. And then, of course, you have this nice rubber bottom, your plug-in port for your mini USB to charge it. Then, of course, a switch to turn it either on, off, or Bluetooth or Bluetooth mode. I leave mine in Bluetooth mode. The only downside to that is that you do have to charge them, every other day, because in Bluetooth mode, it is actually using some of the power. Also, with this device, this candle, you can actually turn it on or off manually without using the app. So you can just turn it and adjust the brightness. So I'm just going to turn it off for a second here. And one thing I wanted to show you is that because these are linked up via Bluetooth, and this is why I wanted to get them for both my sconces, because you can actually use one to control both and vice versa. So as I turn this on again, you'll see that the sconce on the wall back there also turned on. As I dim it down, it basically dimmed down with this lamp. So it gives you the ability to control multiple units. Now, I think the manufacturer says that you can control up to 1,000 of these. I don't know who in their right mind would have 1,000 of these, because at $50 a pop, that's pretty expensive, and who needs 1,000? I mean, that's really overkill. But the point is, you can control multiple units, which I think is awesome. Another thing about the Bluetooth is great. If you take this camping or you have it outside, you don't have to worry about having your Wi-Fi connection or being connected to Wi-Fi for it to work. That's a great feature with the Bluetooth. The other thing I thought, which was kind of my initial judgment or false judgment of this device, was I said, Bluetooth, that means every time I want to control it, I have to reconnect my phone to it. Well, with the app, it automatically does what I would call a temporary connection. Whereas I don't know if you had some headphones connected to it if it would still work. I don't know if it would lose connection to the other device. I'm not really sure about that. I haven't tested that yet. But nonetheless, when I open up the app, I can go right in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and demonstrate. I'll show you guys right quick here. Go into the Yeelight app, and the app is pretty minimal. It basically allows you to have different rooms or groups and add the devices. Scenes, the only thing you can add there, and I deleted the scenes, is if you want to have it on different brightness levels for different moods. So let's say you have a movie mode, you can have it at 10% brightness. You want dinner mode, you can have it at 100. It just gives you a quick button to change the color, or not the color, the actual brightness, but I just prefer to use the slider. And you can see here's my group, and if you go back to device, you'll see both devices, so I can turn them on or off individually. And now they're both off. And then of course we can just press the main button for the bedroom and turn them both on. You have a slider here which adjusts your brightness all the way down to 1, which is great for nighttime, and all the way up to 100. This is a pretty well lit room today. It's a bright day out there, and you can see these are on, and they're pretty bright. And guys, these things actually look, again, just like your lanterns that you would take camping with, your propane lanterns, which, I mean, the glow is awesome. The Kelvin temperature on these is about 1300 K, so it's the exact color of what a candle would look like. The only negative thing I have to say about these is that they didn't put a flicker function in there, and it would have been really nice to have the ability to flicker, which would have been a very easy thing to do, and I don't know why they didn't do it. But it would have been nice to have it mimic a candle, not just a lantern, because really what this looks like is not really a candle. It looks like a gas lantern. A candle should have some kind of flickering. Now, I guess if you had a candle that was just, most candles flicker, but I guess you could have a situation where the candle will just be on and just be glowing. But again, we all know that candles have a little bit of a flickering that gives it kind of a very, I don't know, I love the way a candle flickers. I think it's very romantic to have candles on. It's relaxing for me to have them on. So again, this would have been something that would have been a great feature to have on this. So maybe at a later date and it's not the first time I've heard this too, that other people say the same thing. Gosh, why didn't they put a flicker feature in there? But nonetheless, it still has a great glow, great connectivity. It works well. There's no issues with disconnects. The only thing I'll say that your range is kind of limited to about, I'd say, 12 feet. If I go into the office and try to turn these on or off, they don't work. So you do have to be, I would say, within 12 feet. I'd say it's probably realistic for these. I can go ahead and try it right now and see how far I can go back here. Right now we're about, let's see, this is about 10, I'd say about 15 feet. All right, so that worked. I'll try it from my office. All right, so that's not too bad. So I guess it just kind of depends, maybe on the, how much juice you got left in the battery, maybe your particular home, but I mean that distance is more than enough to be functional. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you liked the video review. I will put links in the description where you can buy this. I got mine through Amazon because the manufacturer was nice enough to go ahead and sponsor the video. I bought it through Amazon. He also was nice enough on my second order to give me a discount on there. But you're going to be paying about $50 plus shipping, depending on where you get it. Amazon's a great place to get it because you're getting it directly from the manufacturer in the link I'll put in the description. If you have Amazon Prime, of course, you're going to get free shipping. But I think you can find these a little bit cheaper on eBay, so I'll also put a link to eBay in the description as well. Alright guys, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions whatsoever, always do not hesitate to ask. I'm always here to help you guys. And as always, subscribe and have a wonderful day, folks. Take care.